Hey, back at you one more time. Real Life Solutions with Uncle T. Hey, we got another situation where staff members are being retaliated against. People are let go of their jobs. People being transferred to different places. It's all a big fallout over at FCI Dublin. Check out the video.
A rare interview, Tess Korth broke her silence about leaving her job after 25 years. She says she was forced out for blowing the whistle, and now a Bay Area congresswoman wants answers.
I retired because I refused to be moved, uproot my family, my husband's business, and go work in a mail facility up in Oregon where I have nothing. After 25 years, I refused to be reassigned because I reported something. I told him to shove it and some other choice words. They've been reported. The things that other staff have observed them doing, like sitting in their office in the dark, watching inmates, terrorizing inmates, being abusive to other staff members, just things that they're not supposed to be doing are ridiculous. And we've been reporting stuff for years, and they still work there. They did COVID wrong, the COVID quarantining. They were locking pregnant inmates up, which is against policy. They're not supposed to do that. I kept telling them, you cannot lock up pregnant inmates. It's against our policies. You are not allowed to do that. They didn't listen to me. They didn't care. We ended up having one miscarry. I did a report to the Office of Inspector General. Within a few weeks of that report, everything turned upside down. I started being retaliated against. A few days after that, I got called into my supervisor's office. First time in 25 years, I got a letter of reprimand for questioning her leadership. We have to have better leaders. We have to stop the way that the Bureau does stuff. We have investigators that are BOP. They are supposedly investigating. They're friends. How am I supposed to investigate somebody that I've known for 20 years and that we've gone back 20 years and, it's not happening. I love the agency. I was always so proud of the agency. I loved it. I loved it. I lived it. I'm disgusted at what it's become.
What do you guys think about that clip? We got Tess Korth, who did an interview talking about how she was harassed, retaliated against, how people are being shipped different places, officers, staff members being sent to different places. 25 years of work, good service, all of a sudden pull into the office because she filed complaints, of what's going on inside the prison, and she's being retaliated against. And I know for a fact that if the staff members, retaliation is not a problem with higher ups. They feel that if they harass you, retaliate against you, they get you to back down. Tess Korth, she ain't lying. She ain't lying at all, because you will get harassed if you stand up for right. It's like I tell people all the time, my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, the Pharisees, when he stood up against the Pharisees, you see what they did? They said, crucify him. Crucify him. And so I know that you can tell the truth. The truth is a beast. I'm telling you, people don't want to hear the truth. And people don't want to know the truth. They don't want to hear it. And the truth, when it comes forth, people will fight you tooth and nail. As you can see with FCI Dublin, the warden had the nerve to, go to court. Here it is. You go into court. You done lied to. You done had 4 counts of sexual assault. You done had 3 counts of activity, And then you had another count of lying to the FBI. I mean, it said the guy was so arrogant in the courtroom that the jury they said they saw through a bunch of his foolishness that he was doing. Just such a narcissist. And you get a lot of wardens across the bureau are very narcissistic. They're very power hungry, and they carry themselves that way. You know, it depends on who you are. If you are a person that's dirty, you can get promoted real quick. Because if you take care of the warden and you take care of his foolishness and some of this other stuff that go on, you get promoted. They say, oh yeah, you're trustworthy. So you might get the assistant warden job. You might get the executive officer job. Oh yeah. You know, and just foolishness, man. And I've seen staff members who have done some real crazy stuff. And they're still working there, just like she said. They're still working there, and nothing happens to them because they got a little time. They got 15, 20 years, and nobody's going to touch them. Nobody's going to touch them. And so then you have to walk around these people and tiptoe around these folks. And it's a madhouse. But, you know, to each his own. If you, I appreciate if you guys would subscribe. Help Uncle T out. Because I do want this to get across the web. I want YouTube to just really unload these videos and really show them to a lot of people. If you would give me some likes and subscribes, I would really appreciate it, so that I can keep putting content out. Like I said, you know, I've always enjoyed being the bad guy. I'm like Razor Ramon with WWE. You know, I'm just like one more for the bad guy. Because I've always been that way. I've never been in a clique. I've always been by myself. I always walked alone. You know, if I didn't have a uniform when I was working with the BOP, if I could just be like Johnny Cash, I'd be the man in black. I'd just be black head to toe. I would have a uniform dressed in black 7 days a week. I mean, that's just me. I mean, I've learned how thick skin, and I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But like I said, guys, give me those likes, give me those subscribes. Hey, and I got another video coming right after this one. Hey, you guys, until I see you again, y'all be safe. Take care.